Thomas Edison, the Wizard of Menlo Park, widely regarded as America's greatest inventor. By the time he died in 1931, he had an astounding 1,093 patents to his name. But interestingly enough, the invention that he is most famous for, that of the light bulb, he didn't really invent. Half a century before Edison, Humphrey Davy had already shown that passing a current through an electric wire made that wire glow and produced a lot of light. He had the idea of making a light bulb. The problem was, how do you keep that filament or that wire burning without it being destroyed? Joseph Swan in England, just before Edison, found a way to do that. He actually put a filament inside of an evacuated bulb, but still, his light bulb didn't last very long. This is where Edison came in. He basically made a bulb that worked for a long time. How did he do that? By trying literally thousands of different substances to see which one would glow without burning up, and eventually found that a carbonized cotton fiber inside of an evacuated bulb worked very well. And he quipped, inventing is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. But he made another, of course, very important contribution. Not only did he produce a working light bulb, but he also produced a system of carrying electricity, of generating electricity, and laid the foundations of a whole electrical network. I do have a replica of the original Edison bulb, and you can see the filament inside. It's very, very thin, made of this carbonized fiber, and the Edison bulbs worked for an incredibly long time. Some of them have been kept working for decades. Of course, Edison made a lot of discoveries and had inventions that were really original, the phonograph probably being the most interesting one. But Edison was also interested in health, interestingly enough, and he said the doctor of the future will prescribe no medicine, but instead will instruct people how to take care of their frame, that is their body, how to prevent disease, and how to use diet to prevent disease. Now that really was forward-looking. He was wrong, of course, about doctors not prescribing any medicine. Today they prescribe more than ever, but certainly there's also a lot of emphasis on prevention, just like he had predicted. Chiropractors have jumped on that particular Edison quote, suggesting that Edison had the foresight of preventing disease, and they claim that their manipulations, spinal manipulations, are an example of that, and that this can prevent disease. I think Edison would roll over in his grave if he saw that that quote was being used in this fashion. No, chiropractic manipulation does not prevent any kind of disease. Anyway, now you know a bit of the story of Edison, his great mind and his inventions, and that for today is our Cup of Joe.